Oh, well, I
Okay.
can't help. All right. So that was the one question that I had. I don't have the answer for that question until we see the deck. But why would a cherub be holding a fish?
This is why I'm saying it's not. All right, fish,
Oh, well,
depending
yeah.
what you want to think
All
about
right.
the
So that
fish,
was
go
the
with the
one
flow
question
and
I
all
have.
the rest of it.
I don't have the answer for that question. YouTube just went live.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
Here's my question for you.
Yeah.
Ask the person to send a picture
Oh,
of
I've got a
the
picture.
card.
I'd have to go find the picture now. I was hoping it was going to be easy to do, but there you go. All right. For those of you who may have wonky connections here on TikTok, you can stream this live on YouTube.
I don't see any cherubs with a fish in their hand in any of the cards that are the typical
Okay. Could
Rider
be
Waite.
something else. Maybe it's one of the Golden Dawn decks. Who knows? All right.
Well,
So
this is
the
what I'm saying.
Oh, the other one I had for you, Miss Historian of my space. Have you been reading this little dictionary encyclopedia that we purchased from?
I have on and
Robert
off.
Price?
I also have the original version,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why between the two of them, I sort of on and off between running around doing a gazillion other things, and right now,
Yeah. Well,
now, fighting with people for other reasons. Anyways, what was your question?
Well, it wasn't really a question, it was an observance. So,
Okay.
as you know, I'm a Unitarian, and so I take my religious tenets, my personal. I'm a solitary witch, you guys. Good morning, Christina. How are you? Welcome. I take my tenets very seriously, and they all come from my center. But in my studies, I've noticed that all of the base religions have a concept of axis mundi, the center of the universe, right?
And the tree of life.
Exactly. Except in our practice with the tarot, we are the tree of life. Ergo, we are in full existence, axis mundi.
If
we're in alignment.
If I was going to go scientific, I would call it "We are the singularity."
Oh, I love that. Because I love that. I'm gonna thank you. Perfect. I'm gonna trace that and see where that goes.
Okay, because the singularity, if I look at it scientifically again, all right, black hole is a singularity.
Right.
Now, the black hole, for a long time in science, they didn't know what happened at the other end. And they're now postulating the energy going in through the singularity, being eaten up by it is what we see it on this side, but comes out on the other side as white. So it goes from a black hole to a white hole in the other universe.
I like that. Yeah, that sounds about
right.
And
basically, to me, this is
same thing.
But to me, this is what a human is. We get all that extra energy coming in from anywhere. We are the singularity, but where we connect is the singularity point. And we come out, which is what you're saying as the tree of life, we come out on this 3D world.
Very cool. Okay. I will connect them. That's the thoughts that go through my mind. I like when they really, really fit together. You know what I mean?
Well, let's put it this way. When I read a book, I take a hell of a lot of notes as I'm arguing with the book, which is why it takes me a long time to read.
So you and I don't do that with books that I'm reading for the benefits of reading. I do that with
Hello, Jessica.
That I am using to study, and like I got notes in the margin. So I'm sitting there and I'm writing in the book, and Greg says to me, he says, "Are you writing in a book?" And it's like sacrilege, right?
I can't write in a book.
And I said, Mary, I always write in textbooks. So
I can't even write in a textbook, which is why my posties, I've read a book, I've got posties everywhere, right?
Yeah, write it right in the book. Right in the book.
Okay. Terrible. Basically, Tina, I've just gone through all 78 cards.
You've got no fish.
I've got no cherub with a fish.
I wonder what. deck it was. Somebody said it was Rider-Waite, and I, of course, don't use Rider-Waite, so I wouldn't know.
No, I've never seen it anywhere. The only place you actually see it is the page.
Hi, Michelle.
And the Knight of Cups.
Right. The Knight of Cups has the fish.
Yeah,
but no
it's coming out of a cup.
Yeah, no. That's not the.
That's not the image that you're talking about.
I'll get back to you on it. It's crazy. All right.
Okay, I'll have to look at other decks, but right now I just looked at the basic Rider-Waite.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I figured it might have something to do with the loaves and fishes story, the Christian fish. But like I said, I don't know. I mean, I know enough about Pamela Smith Coleman because I follow Mary like a
yeah,
like a minion. I'm talking about
I know Mary Greer.
About Mary Greer, who is the she
is the historian.
My friend Robert Place are the historians of tarot. They tell you this happened in tarot, you can trust it, man, because they have been for as long as I have known them, like archaeologists digging up.
Well, Mary did her undergrad degree in art and art history and all the rest of it.
Yeah, and he's a jeweler too. They're both artists.
Yeah,
so,
but also Mary Greer is a scholar. Actually taught tarot in university.
Yes, she's a brilliant lady.
I know.
She, as a matter of fact, she gave me my first tarot course.
Yeah.
That was not like in a
I know what you mean.
Self-teaching. Hers was the first how to read tarot that I ever got, and she said, I don't do this for just anybody, and gave me a copy of her actual tarot course. I don't know what she charges for that, but she gave it to me.
Yeah, no, she's not exactly cheap, you know.
She is extremely generous. I got to tell you this.
She came to the first Kingston conference, you know that.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you know, I'm sure she didn't charge her normal fees for it either.
Here.
I could give it to you through.
I've
got lots of paper around me.
Oh, that's for that. That shouldn't be there. I'm looking for, where is my little book?
Which little book?
I have a book that has, it's a notebook and it's got like blank pages in it. I need a page.
It fell under. Hi, Greg. He's looking underneath.
He's helping me find it.
I know. He's looking underneath.
The TikTokians think I'm absolutely mad because I am, but that's okay. Where the hell did my book go? I had it.
Whistle.
Yeah, I need one of those clappers, right?
No, just whistle. It's something we do. Whistle and it comes. Or ask Saint Anthony to bring it back.
Saint Anthony,
the
patron saint of lost objects.
Yep. The other way of doing.
I don't have a rosary bead. How do you?
You just ask. Hey, Saint Antoine de Padoue, trouve-moi ce que j'ai perdu.
You hear? That's for you, dude. Help me find my book.
The other way to do that using switch words is bring. Like a mantra. Bring.
Yum yum. Oh, yum 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 yum. I'll invoke my own gods. Ganesh. Yum 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 yum.
It's gum. It's gum. Gum. Yep. Remove all obstacles. Find it.
Now I just sound crazy. Thank you, Mary.
No, you don't sound crazy. Come on.
Not what Greg said.
Mm-hmm.
Found my tree of life, though. That's what I'll do. No, I need to make a list.
When my stuff goes missing, I just asked my granddad to give it back because he's a sucker for hiding stuff.
Oh, is he?
If he has hid it, you'll hear a little.
Well, Jessica, we all have our own individuals. I have in our house, I have what we call a domovoy. Every house has one. It's the house spirit. So I tell him, give it back to me. You've had fun with it. Now give it back to me. He usually does.
I still don't know where it is, but I have found a substitute. So we are about to make a
then
list.
that's fine.
All right, we're gonna make a list. So who we reading for here, you guys? Is Jimmy still here? Because he's a subscriber, so he gets a bump up. Am I reading for you today, Jimmy? This will put you in. Who else wants a reading? And we are here until 2:00. These take a little bit longer than a single man reading because we are all practicing. Christina wants a reading. Michelle. Christina, Michelle. And we all want to read for Christina because we want to know if she's managed to get out of her head. Moon Pie, how you doing? Did you want a reading? You guys have not said so. Do say so quick while I'm making a list. And is Jimmy even
checking
still
it twice to see who's naughty and nice?
Yeah, Jimmy, are you still here? Dun, 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 dun. I think he's ditched us, unfortunately. Ooh, Christina says she's gotten out of her head. Maybe we got some new energies to read today. That'll be cool.
That's good.
You know what's really neat about this, Jessica? You watch the progression of how the cards change in a person over time when you read for them, like the way that we read for them after again and again and again. And you can watch the way that people grow and change in their existence. It's really quite cool. All right, Moon Pie says, yes, excellent. Everybody's getting into alignment. I love it. All right. Yeah, that was the other thing that blew me away about Access Monday is that every single religion in the world is talking about just get into alignment, and that's where the
But that was the Christian thing. I mean, if I go back and read the Bible, whatever is left of it, it's in there.
Yes.
If it is, but you have to read the words.
Genesis, I think 120 or something, and where it speaks, God speaks his name as I am. Like,
that's right.
How more obvious could you be, right?
It
I'm
also,
blasphemous. I hope there's no Satanists in the room. I'm in big trouble.
Well, the reality is too that Jesus said the same thing in many different ways, and it was not expunged from the Bible. It's right in there. Read the words.
Most people don't read it though. They sure read it over and over again.
Well, most people use translators. They use Google, the equivalent of Google, called a priest.
At the end of the day,
a priest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. It's called a priest, right? But at the end of the day, we don't really have, I mean, short of learning how to read what? Sanskrit, right? We have
even in Sanskrit, the whole point of the chakras, the whole point of the mantras is exactly the same thing.
Well, that's what I like about the Book of the Dead and the Bhagavad Gita. There's like it's laid out. You don't even have to, and neither of those two books have been edited or
well, they've lost with time, just like the Veda.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible to keep something that long, that old, without having somebody at some point going, I'm just going to change this little thing like break.
No, it's a matter of
but they all have the same
consolidating because originally what I was going to say, originally, especially the Hindu books were written on palm leaves. After a while, there were too many of them.
Oh, really?
So they would squish them down, not the leaves themselves, but they would look at all the leaves and see which ones are redundant.
Oh, and is that where the leaves of a book came from?
It could also be from the papyrus, because that's also leaves.
Okay. Those were also leaves, eh? Hi, Eva. How you doing? All right.
And then they became scrolls and whatever. But the point is that no matter what text you're talking about, no matter how far back, the only place you could not really change things is if they're written in stone. Okay. And
we like the Egyptians.
No, even before that, if you look at the steles that they found in Tepe Globe and all the rest of it that are actually older.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's written in stone. That's pictograms. Cool. They're finding out, the Easter Island heads? They're not heads. They're not heads.
They're not just heads. They've got whole bodies.
And there's a lot of stuff written on there that nobody even has deciphered yet. In how do you call it? Script. In script that nobody understands.
Yeah. Do you know what this is? Okay, so you probably know what this is. I bet our people doesn't know what this is. I have a girlfriend in Greece, and she sent me this as a gift. And it is actually, they found this disc that is actually,
Oh, that disc. Yeah, I know what that is.
it was found in the Aegean Sea, and is covered, both sides of it are covered with pictographs, like hieroglyphs, but they still have not, they need a Rosetta Stone to figure out what it says, because they don't know yet. All right, so Jimmy is not here at the moment, so we're going to bump up. I got Christina, Michelle, Moon Pie, and Eva waiting for readings here. Yes. So we'll start with Christina, who's got the great story and has been practicing staying out of her head, and she claims she has been doing it successfully. So hopefully we will see a shift in energy and focus, right? So here we go. Yes, let's see what we can get for Christina. All right. Oh, this is good, honey. I got a 6 of Pentacles. And then I got the Page of Wands. There's a trust issue. And then there is a 3 of Pentacles. So
2 pentacles. That's good.
Yeah, the 2 pentacles are great, but watch what's missing between the 2 pentacles is another 3 of Pentacles. This is a 2-sided thing. And one side is missing.
What was the what were the 2 pentacles?
The 6 and the 3.
That's right.
Yeah. So
because you said it was missing.
What's missing is another 3, right?
Yeah.
There's no 3 in here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
6
3 in here, but there's, because the 6 removed the 3, there's a 3 left.
Okay.
Rachel Pollack. Were you there when she taught that? Was that at Light and Love here in Montreal?
No.
She taught a numerical thing where you use numerology to count, to look at the cards that you're actually looking at to see what's missing, to see what energy is not on the face. And so you can use cards to, like a 6 will cancel out a 6.
Yeah.
Right? A 6.
Okay. No, she didn't do that.
It's very cool. Anyway, I've been using it. I've been using it very since to look for. It's kind of like using a shadow card, right? Which in this case happens to be courage, right? So this is it. All right. So in spite of the fact Christina seems to be way more grounded in herself, right? Page of Wands is holding on, right? Is this holding on, carrying this for you, honey? You need to trust, relax into this. There's 3 of Pentacles, this work involved here. Just keep practicing this. Just keep practicing this alignment, and everything's coming for you, Christina. Just got to relax into it and allow it. Do you feel what I'm talking about here? As far as love goes, if you want love in that space, get into this alignment space and love, and just go from that center with love. And I promise you, love comes back, right? What do you got there for her, Mary?
Okay, I've got sort of a little bit slight different thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have the 10 of Wands. She's working too damn hard on what she's doing. But the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles are the 2 that are together. So she's working really hard, almost too much, and she's got to let go of some things, especially if, when you're over focused on something. Okay. And this is where the King of Cups comes in, because you're over focused on this kind of thing and you're not seeing as far as you could. Although what's interesting about the card I have, the King of Cups has got a telescope.
Oh.
So keep your eye on what you need, but don't focus so hard.
Yeah. So we're still getting the same energy then.
Yeah. And in the end, it's a Queen of Pentacles. Things will work out as long. And Pentacles are slow. And the Wands are saying you're trying to move too quickly.
Yeah, then make it be. Yeah, maybe she will come back, darling. Maybe she will. But work on what you're working. This is like affirmation for me that you're doing the right thing. Just relax yourself and just being in your existence and not having your thoughts and the challenge here. It's almost as if your challenge here is to become joyously comfortable with the idea that she is where she is regardless of where she is. Does that make sense to you, Mary?
Yeah. Basically this is what it's saying. The 10 of Wands says, you know what? Enough struggle. Stop. The King of says, focus on what you need.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
And the Queen says, slowly does it.
Yeah. So, which is what she's been doing the past couple of weeks. So I want to put a bit of spin into this. See if Jessica hasn't spoken yet, but I'm hoping that her cards will play up the same energy. I'm hoping that the challenge is for her to be comfortable with the idea that the other, like, you need to focus on this, Christina, not just focus on yourself. You need to put into your mind the idea she's not coming back, and be comfortable with that concept. And that's your practice for this.
Letting go, letting go.
It's an act of, no, she has to take it and go, I'm okay with this, and put it.
Yeah, but that's the whole point.
Yeah, drop the rock, right? So this is the, okay, this isn't going to happen. I'm strong enough to do this on my own. This isn't going to happen from here, right? This isn't going to happen. Now what? All right. And feel for the answer this way and practice on that. That's the work that I'm feeling sort of here.
Okay.
What do you get?
I was just going to say my shadow card is death.
So you're getting a transformation and a change happening. I've got courage.
And let go.
That comes into play with the active, not just dropping the rock, throwing the rock away.
That's right. Letting. Okay. Death means, yes, there will be a grieving period, but also a moving period.
Yeah, sort of.
So
yeah, I'm getting nothing. I'm not getting
no, it's not bad
negative.
stuff. There are no how do you call it, swords, no mind stuff. It's all emotional.
I've also got no cups. All I've got.
Whereas I've got a King of Cups.
Right. Right. So
Jessica,
see the cups.
come on in.
Come on, Jeff.
I have the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups.
Oh, Three of Swords and Death. Okay.
Oh, okay. And so what are you feeling there, Jess?
The easiest way I can say it, I don't know if it actually fits, is you're trying to start too many projects and it's not working through. It's not all fitting in your cup.
Oh, it's like my 10 of Wands.
Yeah.
So how? Okay. So she's not, so literally not really starting anything, guys. Are you, Christina? What do you got? What are you chasing after that can, maybe that's the key. What should you be chasing after that you can focus on? She doesn't have new projects going on. What?
Oh, she's just overwhelmed by the old stuff.
Nothing, right? Okay. So this is her focus. It has to be on self and her dropping the rock, right?
Yeah.
The focus needs to be there. The practice needs to be there because there's nothing really else. So what you have been working, right? So that's where your focus needs to be, right?
But also not to overdo the work.
Yeah.
Because then you become too lost in it.
Yeah, this is the give and take, right?
Yeah. So she's got to step out.
Yeah.
Occasionally and just breathe and not think about it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what self-care is missing. What have you done for self-care lately, Christina? She's been working on herself, but are you being super gentle and super appreciative to how successful you're being with your practice, right? That's part of it. You have to embrace whatever energies you're creating within yourself as well. That's part of the work, part of the practice.
Has Christina been what's the word, rewarding herself for what she has done?
So that's it.
Extra chocolate, a good bath.
Yeah.
Get physical.
Are we doing this, Christina, or have you sent yourself flowers, like spiritually? Yes, she's really taking care of that. So this is great. So this strikes me more of pushing her towards trust this solidity, trust in the work, keep doing what you're doing, but trust in it and allow it because it's got your back, kind of thing.
Don't push at it.
Right? There's no push and shove. Then just relax into it and do the work, right? Oh, she's been buying herself new things and having fun. This is great.
That's good.
This
Queen
is
of
perfect.
Pentacles.
This is where the solidity is coming from, right? Yeah. And the work coming out here at the end is careful not to overspend. I don't know if you even live in requiring a budget territory. You never know with TikTok, right? But yeah, make sure that the spending is appropriate for the earning. You know what I mean? Because that's fire going into a pentacle. Alrighty. Good, you guys. We going next? Michelle? Michelle, madame. Ce sont des mots qui vont très bien ensemble. You are welcome, Christina. Christina says, thank you, you guys. Good luck.
You're very welcome.
Fantastic. Keep your eye on the prize. Look forward, not backward, always. All right, Michelle. Didn't I read for you this morning, honey? I did that this morning. When was I reading last? I read for you earlier, no? Your grandpa used to sing you that song. Oh,
Grandpa. I'm sorry for laughing.
So old, so old. Giggle, giggle. All right. Okay, I have a list there. I have a question mark for a name, which is always fun. Okay, so yes, Eva, you are on my list. You're actually right now you're third on my list. And question mark, I don't even know what to call you, but question mark. I put you on the list too. I think everybody else in the room is pretty much on the list. Camille. Oh. Do you pronounce the L's or is it the French pronunciation, Camille? All righty. These are for Michelle. All righty. That's a 5 of Wands. Oh, and the Lust card, and then this is strength in most decks. The this is the 10 of Wands. This is whoa, holy challenge on you just hang in there, Michelle. You just got to be brave enough to get through whatever this is you're going through. This is almost over. This is you just gotta. This is like, oh my God, this is such the energy of embrace the coming sunrise, because you got it going on here. I really don't even know what this is, but oh, there's the 10 of Wands. It's like you're so close to the end of this challenge. You just gotta hang in there, and it's the 5 of Wands suggests that it's super temporary, right? It's I don't know what this challenge is. It's almost like it's been thrown in your face, but it's not really your challenge. You just got to be brave enough to stand up and go, excuse me, this isn't me kind of energy. Because this 5, remember I was talking about the numbers a minute ago, Mary, the 5 and the 5 into the 10, right? So you got to be brave enough to stand up and go, no, throw the challenge right back in their face. What is this? What is this? I don't know.
Well, it's kind of funny because the first card I got was the 6 of Wands. Okay, so it'll be good. But then I've got the happy squirrel.
Oh, I love that card. That's great. Okay,
so basically, no matter what happens, you know, just put your nuts in the right place.
Put your nuts in order. Happy squirrel.
Okay, but it's the 5 of Cups that finishes the row.
And then the 5 of Cups. No use spilling over. No use crying over spilled milk kind of.
And don't look backwards, because what's interesting with this card, because I'm using mystical medley, okay, is that the person or the whatever you want to call it has a mirror.
Oh yeah.
To look backwards. It's like the rear view mirror, right?
Yeah, sticks and stones may break my butt. No, what is it? What
no, the rear view mirror. Hindsight is 2020.
Oh, I like that even better. Yeah.
Okay. But hindsight is never 2020.
Oh, what's the expression Greg uses? That sounds like a you problem. Right? Do you feel that, Michelle? If you look at this, the energy of this, and you look at the other person involved and you're capable of going, that sounds like a you problem. Does it cease to be your problem? Is that what I'm looking at? What do you got there, Jessica? She says, yes, I do.
I have the Hanged Man, the Emperor, and the Fool.
Oh yeah, that's a you problem.
It's a you problem. Move forward. Oh, Michelle, they'll get over it. I don't know how bad it is, but it's obviously not that bad. It's bigger for them than it is for you.
Unfortunately, you're at the center of it, and you're
Mm-hmm.
looking at it from a very narrow perspective.
Mm-hmm. But it's a 6.
Yeah. Well, in my case, it's a 6 of Wands. You're fine. They will give you credit in due time.
No, I think she's got a demand. Yeah, she's got to stand up. If there's credit to be taken, Michelle, stand up and take it. If it's not yours, I'd stand up and go, dude, isn't about me. This sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Did Jess get in on that? Jess got in on that, yeah?
Yeah.
She started to. Did you finish what you had, your thoughts, Jessica?
I was just going to say, well, whatever it is, it's de-escalating. Because it's a 7, a 4, and a 0. So it's this.
And which the 7 is first?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's de-escalating.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. Yay! All right, Moon Pie's next. Moon Pie still here? Oh my God. Greg put cherries in my granola today. Do you have a context for these guys, Moon Pie? Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Good luck. He put cherries, and because they're frozen, he throws them in the microwave. So they're not cooked, but they're just warm. Oh my God, there's nothing nicer than a warm cherry. They taste like they just kind of came off the tree. They're that perfect temperature, you know?
Oh, that's what you have for having a chef.
What's that?
I said that's because you have a chef.
Now, yeah, you know, everyone should marry a magician. That's all I can say to that. All right. Moon Pie, you want to start us off, Jess?
I've not reshuffled and pulled any yet. So,
Mary?
I'm shuffling. And you are chomping. Yes. Give us a break. Okay. No context at all?
Not yet.
Okay. Energies.
Well, whatever.
Robin.
Good.
Okay, Jessica, go for it.
I have the World, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So whatever it is, it's good.
Doesn't that feel nice?
Yeah.
Don't you want to jump into those cards and just be there? Oh my God, does that feel lovely? What is going on?
This feels like a pool party to a little kid.
Right? A kid in a candy store. Yeah, totally. What is going on there?
On the other hand, there's a headspace that is not very happy.
Oh, so the kids in here is Moon Pie in this happy, joyous space and holding back
by the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, but it's the 8 of Swords.
Yeah.
And the shadow card is the Devil. It's the details.
Excellent. Oh, great. Fantastic cards, but they come with a warning. Do you feel that? All right. For the better. Okay. So Moon Pie's thrown context for us, you guys. They made a step forward, them and the baby daddy, for the better, which is why we're seeing the celebrations and the positive energies. They watch the headspace. Boundaries. You get boundaries. We need boundaries. That 8 of Swords is be careful, be cautious. That moving forward is all about you and your control space, right? I haven't even turned my own cards yet. I'm reading your cards.
That's okay. Because the Queen of Pentacles is happy.
Right.
Okay.
Forward, but this is an intellectual exercise that the two of you have to work together. Yeah. Stay out of your head, but work together so that you create the boundaries that prevent the anxieties, right? Hey, Toli, I have a list, so hang in there. Maybe we can get you on it. So you're getting like that, you guys?
Yeah, because the Hierophant,
her head got really paranoid.
Yeah.
Right? The beauty of what all these happy joy cards are, though, moon pie, is that if you stay focused on the good stuff, you want to make sure that you have put to bed all the negative stuff, right? Those boundaries are important. If you had issues previously with hands that require boundaries, you need those in place right up front. Trust in the energies, absolutely, and the positive things, but keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
So that you see the reality of the situation and not a woulda, shoulda, coulda, wanna, whatever the looking forward future, wishy-washy, if I coulda, if I shoulda, this might, kind of energies. You want to be, if you're going in here, trust the energies, trust the positive things, but go all in, right? Don't go wishy-washy on it. Let's see what cards I get here. The Eight of Cups is about letting go and moving forward. Eight of Swords, sorry, is about letting go and moving forward. I got the Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups again. So repeated, make it real, make it real. The Queen of Cups screams at me, make it real.
And the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is involved as well.
But she's followed by a Princess of Cups. So in spite of this amazing victory and powerful energies, the victory has created a chaotic space in which our darling is afraid to relax 100 completely because that past is still there. And so the Page of Cups is this is not the past. If there's enough time between then and now, this path needs to be laid out with boundaries and rules to ensure that the deterioration that occurred the first time doesn't happen this time, right? Keep your eyes open, but this is positive. But I would enter this relationship with grown up, eyes open. Sorry, this behavior, this sort of thing, I can't live with this. So if we're going to be a couple, we're going to be together like this cannot happen. This doesn't happen around my child, that sort of thing, right? So the boundaries need to come into play. Dot your I's, cross your T's. And I could see this turning around here. But if you don't do this up front, this is a deteriorating situation.
Jessica, you have anything to say?
No, not really.
It's a warning though, right? You're getting that there's positivity there for her as long as the protections are put in place, right?
Yep.
Am I missing that potential? That potential is there, right? Feel for it.
I had a look at the bottom of my deck and I've got the Four of Swords. So
put the past to and I got the Ace of Cups.
Yeah. Whereas I've got the Devil.
Devil's in the details. Did either one of us get the Devil? Did either one of us get the Devil?
Shadow card. My shadow card,
right? So your shadow card was the details. Mine's the happiness and the joy, right? Focus on, right? Teach him how.
And Jessica's shadow card was
Four of Swords.
And the Four of Swords, which is the healing coming out of. Take the pain, put it to bed, work it through, get rid of, and this is what went wrong. Here's why, blah, 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 whatever. But you have to
details,
right? Go through it and take your time. This is slow and comfortable. And if he has not, baby dad has not learned how to get into alignment, teach him. And when the baby's old enough to get into alignment, teach baby. Because everybody gets into alignment, the whole world gets along way better, don't you think?
Well, this is why the last card is the Hierophant.
Boundaries.
Yeah, but also learn from the past experiences and teach what you have learned.
Learn from the lessons, right? I love that. That's cool. She says, yes, I will. Absolutely. Good luck with that, honey. Eva, you still here, honey? Eva is next. Do you know what I haven't seen a lot of lately, which sort of surprises me because of all of the planetary, all the planets being conjunct on the other side of the sun. and the bizarre solar flares we've been going through the past month.
Still going.
Yeah, I'm surprised at the lack of towers.
Because we've already gone through tower.
Yeah.
In more cases than one. We've gone, just think, we are in the aftermath of tower. Think of all the wars we're having. Think of all the crap we've had. Think also of the elections.
Mm-hmm.
It's all done.
Yeah. So it's like harmony of scales. That was way much bigger. So this isn't such a big deal kind of thing.
No, it's more of the embers, if you want, the ash falling on us.
I see. Well, that's
okay. The volcano has erupted. The ash is coming down. The lava is coming down. But the worst has gone.
Gosh, I hope you're right. Hi, Leah. How are you, honey?
Well, there are the planets are starting to move forward. And as they're starting to move forward, they're actually in better shape with the planets that are still in retrograde.
I hate when you say they're moving forward. They don't go backwards.
No, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but it makes me crazy when everybody says backwards. It drove me nuts when I was studying astronomy, and they would say, "Oh," and astrologers would say, "Oh, yeah, it's going backwards," and I'm like, it doesn't go backwards. It goes in a freaking circle. This is not backwards. It's the same direction. It's like I Aspie head, right? So there we go. It's going backwards. I'm picturing Jupiter in my head
moving the other way.
Like back and forth, right? Like it doesn't happen like that, you guys. Anyway,
the other thing is
retrograde. Just when anybody says retrograde, it just means it's on the other side of the sun. And now we're about to have it back on this side of the sun, so it'll be more in its full uninterrupted planetary power, supposedly.
But here's the thing, we're looking at the other half of the eclipses next week.
Oh, I hadn't even heard of. Oh, it's a woodpecker, Greg. Oh my gosh, I have a woodpecker on my.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Digging into my. It's eating the. We have these bugs. What the hell are they called? What are those?
The Japanese ones?
No. I wish. These are the ones that grow on the Manitoba maples. What did you call them? Box cutter beetle?
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Something. Anyway, I swear to God, they're pretty little red cockroaches is what they are. Smart as a whip. And if you blow on them, their little itty bitty 6 legs grab onto whatever they're hanging onto. You can't, it's like
you can't blow on them. You can't do anything.
No, you got to physically knock them off. And when you step on them, they explode and they grow this big. I was stunned by the size of one. Anyway, they're creepy. All right. So
anyway, thank you, woodpecker.
Yes, thank you, woodpecker. Eat as many as you can get, dude.
But anyway,
Eva,
the lunar eclipse is also adding its energies to all this as well. So it's sort of tamping down some of the stuff because it's shadow, because it's night, because of all that. Yes, so this is why we're not getting real flares, because the sun is doing it for us. Thank you, kind.
Yeah, right. Well, that's cool. I can live with that. That's very fun. Yeah.
All right. So we're looking at Eva.
We are looking at Eva.
Does she have a context?
Jennifer in Montreal is after Eva Camille, and then you. So there you go. And when we finish reading for Camille, who looks like a question mark in my chat, then we'll open up the.
Okay. Does Eva have something in particular?
Yeah. Do you have a context for my sitters here, Eva, that they can focus on? I don't need none. Alrighty. For those of you joining our chat for the first time, welcome. And hi. You will hear disembodied voices, and that is our Tarot Phenoms tarot study group, and we are practicing tarot readings. You don't understand my question. My girls want to read for you, and we want to know what you would like.
Do you have a specific question?
Do you have a question? Is there something going
or
on?
A situation that you're confused about?
On particular. All righty. Anyway, so yeah, so that's how we do this, and then we And then we are basically going to practice what we see with each other in the cards, and you get to be our guinea pigs. So we truly appreciate you sitting for us. So there you go. So Eva would like to know about her son.
Okay.
All right. How old is your son, Eva?
That helps.
I got a Knight of Pentacles trying to jump out here. Here we go. Hey, Treva. He's 18, you guys. Oh, I got a Death card. I got the High Priestess. And then I got Lovers. All right. I'm going to just leave those cards flat on the table and let you guys read first. But yeah, I like the Lovers here. This is fine. Go ahead, Mary or Jessica.
I haven't pulled out yet.
Okay. Have you got yours, Jess?
Yeah, I have the Magician, the Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles.
And what do you get from that, darling? Yes, Treva. As soon as the list comes back on, you'll be first on it.
Not quite sure of like the deeper context of it, but if he puts the resources and the effort in to whatever he's doing, he will get that back like tenfold.
What is he? I get him trying to almost create something, put something together. You get that? Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I don't know, Treva. What do you got there, Mary?
Okay, I've got, oh, that's interesting. All right. My middle card is the Five of Swords. Okay, so
that's chaotic.
It's chaotic. It's also not sure which way standing. Are you winning? Are you losing? But on one side, it's the Nine of Pentacles. And on the other side, it's the Ten of Cups. And whether I like it or not, the Death card appears again as the Shadow card. So there's transformation if the Five of Swords gets out of the way. For the better, obviously.
Five of Swords needs to get out of the way, totally. I'm getting the energy of a change being desired that is, this is like total, almost like a physical transformation that your son is trying to make or trying to become. And you just need to get comfortable with this, Eva, because this ain't about you, it's about him. And you just got to create the space for whatever it is that your son is trying to put together in his existence to allow him to allow it to come together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't asking you. I was asking Eva.
No, I know. But what I'm also saying is
it
that
suits the energy.
Yeah. Okay. And considering the relationship mother-son, mother has to step out of the way.
Yeah, this is, you can't do anything about this. You just gotta relax and let your boy do his thing. Eva, hold space for him and
be nurturing. The Nine of Pentacles.
Oh, no, supportive and loving. Put positive energy into him. I want you to go, whatever this project, whatever this change is, I want you to treat your boy's wants and desires for himself to be exactly what you want him to go all in on. If he wants it, I don't care if you think it's the most horrible thing in the world. You got to be mom and sit back and go, I'm behind you 100%, son. I tell him what you listen. If it's something you don't like, tell him what you don't like about it. If it's something you don't understand, have him help you understand what you don't understand. And sometimes it's going to be something you can't understand, or can't get comfortable with. This is your baby boy. None of your business to get comfortable with it. Your job as his mom is to help his spirit get comfortable with what his spirit needs. And his spirit needs a mommy that's going to help him create his own magic. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Makes sense to me.
You see, the thing is, like, I don't read
Walk
other
beside
people.
him, honey. Eva, he's an adult. She's sorry, I'm jumping on.
Yep.
Eva made the comment. I will walk behind him now, not in front of him. I want you to walk beside him. And
That's right. Not behind.
You should be his greatest supporter in spite of whatever stupidity your pointy little head lets you get into your head. Yes, besides, she's agreeing. You were going to say, Mary?
I was going to say that usually when I read cards, I never really read about the other person, because I cannot ethically or whatever. It's basically spying. It's basically getting into their privacy, whatever. No, it's a particular context that people need to understand.
Yeah.
So most cards.
Well, here, you say it's there is nothing that is not revealed. Okay?
No, okay.
So that's one. That's a rule. That's a rule in every single religion that's ever been on the planet. That when we die, all truth gets revealed, and the truth is the truth is the truth. I don't care whether we believe it's the truth is irrelevant. 1 + 1 is always 2. As far as tarot reading goes, if I'm not supposed to know something, tarot's not going to tell me shit.
Well, this is why
these cards will tell me to go mind my own business. I'm not telling you crap. What they will tell me, though, when I ask about, like I'm asking about her son, and I was like, it's her business because it's her son. It's my business to tell her spirit what her spirit needs to focus on, and that's what I do with the cards. So I really don't care if she's asking about whoever, because we're really asking her about her own spirit and what her.
That's right. This is what I was going to try to say.
Yeah,
the focus is always from the perspective of the questioner, never focused on others. So yeah, you're dealing with other people, but it's how you deal with other people.
Oh, you love this, guys. I said to you, no, you don't want to follow him either. You want to be beside him. He's physically sitting next to her right now. So they're both laughing their asses off that I said that. So yeah, I'm laughing too. That's hilarious. I see this every day. Oh, that's hilarious. That's fantastic. So yeah.
Which is why the cards were giving us both questions. Okay. But the reality is too that a lot of people feel that we can say, is he, this, that, and the other. And sometimes we're not supposed to know. And you're right, it won't show. But this is why I make a point of saying this is from your perspective only, and not from the other person's perspective.
Well, at the end of the day, a tarot reading is we're reading. I don't care who we're talking about. We're always reading for the person that we're looking for. And so I have to use my energy to go through their energy to hit on whoever they're thinking about. So anything, I say this very often, like somebody will go, how does my husband love me? Everybody wants to know if their husband loves them. Honey, if you are not the biggest thing in your husband's life, he doesn't love you. No, I'm kidding. Some guys just don't know how to love people. So but
it also depends on what the context of what the word love means.
Well, there's that too. But the whole thing about getting completely in touch with yourself is being able to relax into the reality of the situation. And if you don't know what's going on, your pointy little head will take that knowledge that you don't know what's going on and will take control of your existence and run it from the mindset of the toddler of your original ego conception. And perfectly well. Oh, you're welcome, Eva. He says thanks to you all. And so our trick as adults is to use that energy to look at the person sitting in front of us and say, well, I'm not actually reading for that person that's not here. I'm actually reading for how you think about or how you feel about that person that's not here.
That's right.
So it's not, I'm not reading for that third person. Right? I could sit here right now and read for Johnny Depp okay, a person who I don't know, and I really, whatever, and I'm going to get energies that I could probably attribute directly to them. I have total faith that my cards would tell me exactly what I need to read about Johnny Depp, but I have zero way of really actually connecting it to the guy because I don't know him. And so
he's not in front of you either.
Right, exactly. So anything that my energy is able to pull in and create is going to be based on my actual real life connection to whoever it was. Right. Like I was logged in earlier when I was trying to test out this TikTok live thing. And a guy came in and he wanted me to read for his 3-peckered goat. So I did, and it was quite entertaining. The ether will laugh at the concept of a 3-peckered goat because it's like basically pretty miraculously physically impossible, right? But if you ever came up with a physically 3-peckered goat, you would require a physically 3-holed goat, 3-receptacled goat, if you will, in order for the 3-peckered goat to have a partner, right? So anyway, I was laughing. It was quite funny, but yeah. And then the final card was the devil, and it came out the devil in the details. That was hilarious. Anyway, you had to be there, but that's the whole point being that the cards can only work with the actual energy.
That's right.
In here right now. So, and sometimes when I'm trying to read for somebody, I will get energies. You are so convinced about the unreality of a situation that you can't get out of the way for me to pick up the actual energies coming back at you, what you should be picking up. And then the cards tend to focus me on the person I'm sitting for. Right? You see that?
Yeah. But it's something that we have to keep impressing upon people on a regular basis, because there's a lot of nonsense going on where we are, we are spies and all the rest of it, if you know what I mean.
I'm a spy, baby. Dude, if you cannot handle being spat upon, lose your iPhone, okay? Because if this is spying, good God. Seriously.
But what I'm looking at is people's perceptions of what we do. You know me.
Oh, yes. And these guys down in the States with their they want to, people's perceptions is that people want to control us through our religion, through our money, through our existence. My job is to just get into alignment, and then I'm in 100% control, right? Everybody else is just like, get out of my way. You're either with me or you're not. And if you're not with me, my task as the tarot reader is to get into alignment and find out why you're even in my circle if you're in my way. Like, what am I supposed to learn from you that you've triggered me into my head? Right. And that's how it all comes down. Oh, questions. Maritime Girl. Hey, you guys. These are free readings. Always, you see me on TikTok doing readings, dude. They are free. Although, if you wish to be a subscriber, I welcome you to jump in there. I will bump you up priority readings anytime I have a list. I can do that because I only have 2 subscribers.
For now.
Yeah. So we have 3 people currently on the list: Jennifer in Montreal, Kemi, and then Treva.
Okay,
and
let's
deal
with Jennifer.
She's still under medical care, right?
Okay, yeah, let's deal with Jennifer.
When I finish reading for Kemi, I will open the list back up, and then we'll hit Treva when Treva makes it back in. $5.99 a month. Yeah, that's right, Queen Bee. And that's cheap, because when I figure out how it works, it's going up to $25 US a month. So get in early. All right. Jennifer in Montreal. You still here? Love you, Joe. $5.99 a month. That's cheap. All right. Jennifer. Remember, I was trying to figure out how to do the tarot reader in my pocket subscriptions, and doesn't TikTok come out with monthly subscriptions?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Yep. Absolutely perfect. Why charge so much for the subscribe? Because ideally they're going to send me a note and say, can you read for me? And I'm going to go, okay. That's the whole point of the exercise. But I need to make it worth my while. It's one thing to come in here a couple of times a week and do free readings for everybody because it feeds my soul and it, it saves the world a bit for you guys, teaches everybody how to use the law of attraction.
But it doesn't pay the bills.
I need to eat. I have a mortgage to pay and I have other businesses that pay
and electricity and taxes.
Energy is energy. And So there you go. Did Jennifer say she was still here? Fair point. Yep. I had Queen Bee had a girl come in last week, Amethyst. I wish she'd stuck around. It was really unfortunate. She said, "Are you charging?" And I said, "No, these are free. I do charge $125 US for a full reading though." And she went ballistic, and I was like, "Why?" And she said, "Why do you charge so much?" I said, "Because I'm worth it. As a matter of fact, it's cheap." And when I go full time, so that the pepper companies and all of that stuff is all taken care of and set up in place, and I go full time reading, won't be $125 US an hour, right? I know my worth. There will always be access to free readings for people for two reasons. One, this feeds my soul like nobody's business. That's why I read the cards. I do this. This is not entirely altruistic, guys. I really don't care if you guys are good or bad, but making you feel good makes me feel good. And holding these cards in my hand. Look at that. Look at the abundance of this on my shadow card as I'm talking to you guys. Is that insane? It's upside down because I deal them to the table like this. But yeah, the customer is waiting for a response from Peppermaster. Oh, isn't that interesting? I get somebody on my Shopify. Hang on. Ooh, look at that. What is this? Who's Peppermaster.com's? Oh boy. No, I think maybe somebody's found out that I found out that their sauce is made in South Florida and they're telling everybody that it's made locally. So really? All right. Yeah, I've got a big mouth. I like to get in trouble with a big mouth. Yeah.
You're going to miss that when you lose the.
I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss that. Hey, Odette, how are you, darling? All right. What was the question, Moon Pie? I missed that. What is the shadow card? Oh, shadow card would be a card on the bottom of the deck or.
That was not part of the reading.
Something that's not physically part of the reading but has an influence on it. I never used it for the longest time, but since I've been working with Mary, every time and again she'll say, "Oh, my shadow card is this," and then I look to see what it is. It adds a little bit of magic to your reading.
Well, the shadow card gives you something to think about that is not something that comes out naturally.
Right.
So in some cases, basically it's a gift of the universe. Whether it is a warning or a blessing is how you take it.
Oh, thanks, Queen Bee. She says, "To be frank, you're giving something back for the subscribe where others are not." Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, it's look, the energy that I learned. I don't practice Gardnerian witchcraft. I don't practice Wiccan witchcraft, and that's a whole story. But I do practice magic. So I call myself a witch. And the reason that I practice magic is because I feel the universal energies. This is pure and simple quantum physics, guys, that I was flashing that encyclopedia of tarot earlier that I write notes and shit in. I would write notes in my quantum physics textbook, except it belongs to somebody else. So yeah, never write in somebody else's book, only my own books. And what do reverse cards mean? Reverse cards, it depends. I don't use reverse cards with the top. I don't need to. The energies are actually in the top card, so I can see them. Certain decks, like this one, uses reversals. This is the 10 of Cups. So you'll see on the top of this card, the 10 of Cups depicts the image of the happy family and all the joy and all the legacy, and you feel the intensity. And here, this, when you flip it upside down, is just disruption in the family. There's something going on. Maybe somebody's turned their back on the family, sort of energy like that. It's just incomplete. It's the same energies. And when you use reversals, a positive card next to another card. So if you've got a positive cup next to a negative cup, it could improve the status of the negative cup. And if it's the other way around, the negative cup it depends on the power of the two cups. Like the 10 would have more power than the deuce, right? Because it's the suit in more of its energy. So it's like that. So there, yeah, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Do yourselves a favor. Spend a couple of years memorizing all the damn cards and learning how they read against each other upright, and then start with reversals.
The other thing is too, another story or theory with the reverses is that reverse cards are inner work, whereas how do you call it? Upright are what you see is what you get.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that's another way. But personally, I'm going to say I rarely, if ever, use reverse cards unless they are part of the deck, like the deck you just showed, for the simple reason that a card encompasses everything depending on the situation. So a card can be positive, a card can be negative, a card can be neutral, depending on the energies of the situation.
Yeah, that's what they call aspecting, right? With the Thoth, they work with aspects. With most of the other decks that I read with, I think I use reversals with every deck except the Thoth. With all of the other decks, I use the reversals to do the spinning energy. This is how I get motion. I can do a single card. I can get shit tons of information out of a single card. What I don't get out of a single card is motion. I don't get any.
No, it's a static view from a keyhole.
All right. So
that's what it is. One card. This is why you don't use one card when you're doing real work with people. You use one card as a quick snapshot. It's like a picture, but a picture of one person and not the whole scene.
Like a screenshot on a phone.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's a photograph. It doesn't tell you everything.
Well, it's a screenshot, but a screenshot, if you have more than one player in your screenshot, you actually can get some energy out of it. But if you're looking at one card, unless the card itself is busy, you are not getting much. So it depends on the deck you're using.
Oh, that's true too. All right. Okay. So we're looking at Jennifer in Montreal, who, I don't know if you guys have read. I've read for her, but she went to the doctor yesterday and lungs are clear, and she got medication for a sinus infection. So there is physical illness involved in the sitter going in. Do you have a specific question for us, Jennifer? And it's been 3 weeks sick, so we're probably looking at, I don't read for people's physical health because I'm not a doctor. That's what doctors are for. I would be looking at what sort of, what I could drive somebody looking for health advice like this. What can they do to actively help in their healing, whether or not they're going to get healing, right? She doesn't have a specific question. So
the healing aspect, I would say also that how stressed are you? Okay. Stress has a lot to do with it. A lot of people, especially after COVID, under quotation marks, are finding that basic things that used to take them 6 days to heal is now taking a lot longer. So we are under an unseen stress that we don't even recognize, because all we've been feeling and hearing and seeing for the last 2 years was COVID, stress, be careful, do this, do that. So the energies of city living, the energies of everywhere is like you're on pins and needles all the time. Your cortisol levels are too high all the time. You cannot heal as well as a result. I'm seeing this even where we are. Yeah.
Look what I got. This is crazy. 3 of Pentacles.
And 2 dark cards. 7
of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So this is all about
resources.
No. There's a chaos here. There's work that's unable to be done here, and it is creating and the work being unable to be done is creating chaos. And the cards are saying, keep banging it out, keep working at it. So this kind of strikes me. Do you know what this looks like? Feel the energy on this as I describe this, Jessica. This feels like the energy of somebody who's working on a health plan. They're working on a physical health plan, and they get to like that plateau point where you stop losing weight. You're in great shape, but you stop losing weight and you have to stop looking at your scale and start measuring your waistline, kind of thing. It feels like that. And the chaos, the disruption here is caused by, right? So I got these two cards, and there's where see the missing card is the Three of Pentacles, but she's doing work. It wants her to do more work, but she's doing work. It wants her to do more work. See that? Do you see how I feel that? So this is, I don't know what you're doing over there, Jennifer, but whatever work you're doing that's causing you, it feels like it's tearing you down. It feels like it's causing you more work than it's worth. Just keep doing it. All right. And forgive yourself. And I don't know what kind of work this is, honey, but just don't allow yourself to not do it, because that will have more deleterious effect than the doing it, if that makes sense. So in spite of it being as chaotic as it feels right now, I think the energy of the work here feels like if you were older, this would be a different situation, but because you're as young as you are, there's more of a maintenance physicality behind this 5 than there is a I don't know, a age thing. Like this feels like don't allow yourself to fall apart just because you don't have make sure your maintenance levels are minimal for whatever this work is. I like that. Very cool. Jennifer says gotcha, so I'm pretty positive she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
It's interesting. My cards are saying similar. Okay, I have the Three of Pentacles, which is work. Yeah. But I also have a 5, and the 5 is the Hierophant.
Oh, boundaries.
Boundaries as well as knowledge.
Knowledge. Oh.
Okay, so whatever, because you're stuck where you are and you're moving ahead, get more information to understand what is going on. And the Knight of Pentacles says more or less the same thing. Keep learning, keep going, keep moving. The card, shadow, or whatever you want to call it, is the Emperor. And again, that's also boundaries.
Tower. I got a tower. Okay,
the Tower means you've got to do something now because it could get a hell of a lot worse.
Right. And so, yeah, so that's the make sure the work continues to get done in spite of it. Yeah, you don't want the deleterious effect of not doing the work. That's possible.
Okay. Yeah.
What'd you get, Jess?
I got the Page of Pentacles, the Fool, the Page of Swords, and my shadow card is the King of Pentacles.
Oh, be the king. Be the king.
That's right. Or the Emperor, similar.
Yeah, just keep
doing.
Keep plugging. Right. Keep plugging, right? Yeah. Good.
Because
geez, Jennifer.
Because Jessica's got a page and a knight, right?
Yeah.
No, 2 pages.
All right. 2 pages. So keep going.
Well, yeah, fantastic. Good luck to you, honey. Jimmy, did you come back? Did I see you pop in here? That was my subscriber, guys. Are we going to do a reading for Jimmy? Jimmy, are you here? Oh, Jennifer went back to school. Oh, well, fantastic. Well, bloody hell, that sort of dots all the I's and crosses the T's.
Well, there's the Hierophant.
And all the work. Oh, my God. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Reading.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Reading, learning. Every time you finish doing the work, there's more work, right? Keep doing the work. Don't let it tear you down.
And don't forget, a knight knows what they want.
Right. Keep your focus. Keep your eyes on the prize. Jennifer, is it worth it? It absolutely is worth every second of it. Keep your eyes on the prize. Yep. More and more work all the time. Well, here, Jennifer, I liken it. When you get off of here later after the chat, I want you to go onto YouTube and I want you to Google Nazare Big Wave Competition. Stick with me, dude, and this is your life. You wanna surf your life the way that these people surf these big waves, because that is what we are here for. The juice of life cannot happen when we are one, because there is no contrast, which is what we are here for. We get contrast.
And you learn,
really good
basically, you learn to create. This is what we're here for.
So
create what you want,
mm-hmm.
not what they tell you to want.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Jimmy's avoiding me, I think. I think he just wanted to subscribe to me, because every time I offer to do a reading for him, he disappears. Jimmy, where are you, darling? I have to do a video for him. My beloved subscribers, and I don't know. All right.
Well, maybe he doesn't quite have the time either.
I don't know. He's popping in and out. That's okay. That's all right. We're gonna move on to Camille. If Camille is still here, or Camille, who is the question mark.
Camille.
Camille. I'm not sure if she's French or if it's Camille.
Well, or Camilla.
No, there was no A. It was an E at the end.
Yeah, no, I'm laughing.
Thank you for the likes, you guys. We have we still have a record of 67,000 likes in any given chat. Good luck. I believe who was here driving that? We had a moderator here who was making everybody just tap on the screen all the way through the chat. But we did discover the reason that we do that during the chat, you guys. We did discover that if you tap during the lives that you're watching, you're just gonna tap every couple of seconds. It helps maintain your connection while you're watching all live chat, because TikTok is really sticky at letting loose. All right, those of you watching live, you can watch this on on YouTube live at Tina Brooks. You can also watch it live in our Zoom room, where you can actually communicate with us as
and then we're not so disembodied.
Yeah, and then the Tarot Phenoms are not so disembodied. And for those of you who are in and around Montreal, Ottawa area, we welcome you to join us live tomorrow, May. We'll see how the weather goes.
It's supposed to be nice tomorrow and warmish. It's supposed to be like today.
I'm going to dress for it to be nice and cold to be outside, but it's
no. But what I'm saying is, it's going to be like today.
Yeah.
It's going to be how do you call it, before the rains come. The rains are going to come late in the afternoon.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, these are free reads, essay. So what tomorrow at Que de Bonnes Choses in Hudson, Quebec, from 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock. We said the sun is setting earlier and earlier.
Sun sets by 6:30.
Yeah, and you hear the disembodied voices in the background. This is the Tarot Phenoms group. And yeah, so that's the live meetup. And we wish you lived closer to Odette. Maybe one day we will get a Tarot Phenoms meetup happening in your city. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, we're going to read for Camille. Did Treva come back, by the way? I know Jimmy still has not responded. One of these days, I'll get a reading for him. All right, Camille, where are you? Camille, are you still here? I don't see them. I don't see either Camille or Jimmy, and I don't see Treva either, do I? So, all right. Don't you love these lists that turn out not to be lists, eh? Totally ineffective.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You're on, guys. Who wants a reading?
We got 35 minutes.
Is it that close to 2 o'clock already?
It's 1:25.
Wow, we got 25 minutes, you guys. I think, well, tell you what, let's just take one name. Odette wins for speaking first. And we'll come back and we'll pick, we'll see how quickly we can get through one. So stick around, you guys, and we'll take the next sitter using the flash lights on the screen thing, and we'll catch whoever happens to be in the chat when I ask again. What does the universe has to tell you? Can you get a reading? Yeah, Joe, for those of you, hey Josh, how are you, honey? The Zoom room's opening. For those of you who would like to hire me or any of the Tarot Phenoms for a reading, I don't know if Jess, are you reading professionally yet?
No,
not yet.
not yet.
Maybe you could convince Jessica to practice reading on you for a free reading. That's how I when I first started going, that's how I built my confidence when I first started reading professionally, was just doing readings on the internet for strangers. You need
I did
passcode.
fundraisers.
You had to register through Meetup and you were supposed to get the passcode. Passcode is 156601, darling. My grandson's house tour. I did that. How did you get? I'm in the kitchen here, Joe. Right. You want my grandson's? I have to go to my grandson's house, and he's on the other side of the city, so it's not happening. All right. All right. What do you got for Odette? Have you got a question for these guys, darling? That wasn't in the email or website. No, you have to click on the link in the email, and it registers.
That's right. It goes right through. That's how I get in.
It's the same. Once you've registered, it'll click you right through on the email. So you have to be.
Yeah, use the email.
All right. So I'm going to kick you guys off because Odette wants a general. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, we got a 5 of cups. Oh, double 5s. You practicing, Odette? Darling, tell me you're practicing law of attraction. And then I got the moon. This could be a law of attraction lesson, you guys. Hold on. Are you practicing law of attraction, honey? Always. All right. All right. So this is about.
Welcome, Josh.
All right. So what I got, here's the law. Here's the law of attraction in action, you guys. I have a 5 of cups, and then I got the 5 of swords, and then I got the moon. And what you are actually physically doing is when the shit upsets you, you are psychologically noticing it, you're recognizing it when it happens, and you're forcing yourself back into alignment, which is going great. Okay. But you're not putting it to bed once you're there. Does that make sense to you, Odette? If that makes sense to you, I will walk you through. Okay, perfect. This makes sense to her. Okay, so here's how you put this to bed. Once you get to the point where you've recognized that the shit has thrown you out of alignment, you're in your head, how the hell do I get back into alignment? Okay, here's what you're doing. No, because you can get back into alignment, but it'll keep coming back up if you haven't put it to bed. So here's the situation. Here's what happened. All right, you're going to get into alignment and you're going to go, okay, here's the situation. If there are people involved, you want to picture the person in their perfection, in their absolute perfection. You're going to bring them into the space and you're going to have a conversation with their spirit from your spirit about what happened and how this doesn't mean anything about you or anything about them, and that it's not a big deal and that it's just what happened and here's why it happened, and it doesn't, right? And it has no, and this is where the power gets put away. So then you're not walking around with these spilled cups, the spilled milk, like a suitcase, right? So if you put it to bed, once you've gotten out of your head, that's what you're trying to do. You got it, right? But look for it. This is not something you can do up here, Odette. You really got to feel your way through it. Feel the forgiveness within the situation. And if it's for yourself, for the world, for the other people involved, you have to bring that forgiveness in. Otherwise, it's going to come back. And you have to fully forgive everybody and everything and allow it to just be what it is, especially the crappy shit that we don't like. Okay. And that's what you're not seeing. Is that you have to put it back to bed. And if it comes back up again, it means you didn't quite put it right back to bed. So you've got to pick the thing apart and show your little pointy-headed ego self that this is not where we want to live. This is not where we want to live. We want these two things in unity. And get the hell out of your head and just be. Hold them in their purest form and forgive in your heart. Yes, but don't forget to forgive. Hold yourself in your purest form, Odette.
That's right. You have to forgive yourself as well.
Hold yourself out and sit yourself down in front of you I like that. And forgive yourself in your heart. That may be the missing piece. But sit down, do a meditation, ask yourself, what am I missing? What am I not seeing in order to complete this perfection? Okay. And you will honestly feel for the answer. Don't listen to it. Don't listen for the answer. Feel for it. And you will give yourself the answer. I promise. I use the cards because I'm hard-headed and I don't listen very well. No. Hello. I don't even know what to call you. Crown something. This is like crown magic lipstick something. Hold yourself accountable for everything. No. You are just as human as every other meat suit out there, and you are allowed to make mistakes, my darling.
You cannot be accountable for other people's reactions. You're
That's
only
right.
accountable for yourself.
Yeah.
Therefore, it's yourself that has to do. And forgiving self is the most important thing, because then you remove the energies that attract the other and hold you in the other's energy.
Yeah, you end up trapped.
You have to cut those cords.
That's why the 5 of Swords is coming in, right? Cut the
Yeah.
cords that are holding you trapped stuck in the past, right?
That's right.
In order to cut them, you have to transmutate, maybe. I don't know. It's like turning lead into gold. Here's this lump of crap.
Just cut.
It's a cut. It's like, no, I don't need this. Throw it away.
Cut.
Right? Keep the good stuff, but you have to emotional shit. You have to you can't, how can I explain this? If something happens, somebody dies and you are heartbroken and you do not cry out your grief, you will carry it around in your heart like a little black hole of pain for the rest of your days until you cry it out. Does that make sense? And when you keep negative emotions trapped inside of you, it creates dis-ease. And this is how Eckhart Tolle describes it. There's disease that you get. There is negative shit.
They're blocks. And the blocks of energy, whether you call them chakras, whether you call them whatever, are basically problems that come out. And it gets to the point where from the big emotion, it becomes very physical. And it'll come out as a broken toe. It'll come out as other things.
We got it. All right. Who's up next?
Okay.
Let's see who types in first. Quick one. Who says me, please? Or some.
Okay. Jessica and I had pulled cards for Odette.
Yeah. Okay.
As well.
Yeah. Pull the cards for Odette. Sorry.
Okay. Jessica, what did you have?
I have the 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and
there
the 3.
Go. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups. What was the other one?
3 of Cups.
Beautiful. Wow. Wow. That's almost identical to my cards.
Yeah. So are mine, which is really funny. I have the Ace of Swords, but I think you'd get a kick out of this one.
Okay.
Look at this Ace of Swords.
Oh, sweet Jesus. He looks like oh my God. That's amazing. He looks like a little blob. It's raining. He's got Band-Aids on him. He looks like he's just come out of a little minor battle. He's got a little friend beside him. Is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it's a tree, the bottom tree.
Oh,
stump.
it's a tree trunk, right?
Stump.
He's holding a sword, right? He's the one that chopped off the tree.
Probably.
That's crazy energy. I like that.
Okay.
All right.
And I have the 8 of Cups and I have the Queen of Wands. Same energy.
Means Queen of Wands. Make it real. Make it real. Make it real. Yeah. Odette says that's me. That's the ace.
There you go.
All righty. Oh, SA's got a crazy good question. All right. Was there anything else for Odette, or are we moving on?
Okay.
Odette?
Josh, did you have anything?
Oh,
or not?
I'm sorry, Josh. You got a
Josh, getting call, have to go.
Okay.
But he got the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Hermit.
Very cool. Right. All right. So, and Treva's back. Great. Okay.
Okay. So,
all right.
Moving on.
Yes. All right. So, SA has got this big story. Okay. They are asking about pursuing a music career, and they don't know if they can or they should, but they really, really want to. And it's a huge investment, and they don't know if they could.
If could and should have and all the rest of it.
Yeah, feel the fear, get out of your head, essay. Just start there. When you ask a question of the universe and it comes from a source of, I'm not big enough, I'm not proud enough, I'm not strong enough,
That's
whatever, it's coming from your head. You got to get out of your head and trust. All right, so let's see.
Especially if it's come up several times. It's not
yes,
just the one
especially if it
time.
keeps coming up. Yeah,
That's right.
can't wait to practice that, Odette. Let's see how that works out for you. All right, Treva's back in her room, so we can read for her in a moment. What do you got, Jess?
I have the Two of Cups, Death, and the Nine of Swords.
That's her headspace.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And my shadow card is the Ten of Swords.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Headspace.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find something outside the headspace.
And my cards are screaming. Oh, no, I haven't got a sword in my thing.
My shadow card is the Fool.
This is crazy. Stick around,
All right.
Brittany. When we finish reading for essay, if we have time before noon, before 2, before the pending hour, we will read for you guys.
Okay.
But we're doing it one by one now because there's 4 of us reading for you. Or there were 5 a second ago. Now we're back to 4.
Okay.
Essay. So
actually, we're 3.
So is he going after the music or isn't he?
Okay. Jessica was saying.
These are free, by the way, you guys.
Okay, Jessica, you were. Can you repeat your cards?
The Two of Cups, Death, the Nine of Swords, and my shadow card is the Ten of Swords.
Okay, got to move on, but it's a good transformation.
So you should go all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Whereas I have the Empress. Yeah, I have the Empress.
Yeah.
I have the 5 of Wands, and I have the 7 of Pentacles. It's going to be hard work.
Oh,
but
yeah, he knows. He knows.
Yeah, but the shadow
I think
is
it's
the Fool. Jump off the cliff.
This feels huge. This feels like Juilliard kind of level music. Is this what we're talking about, dude? Are we talking Royal Conservatory kind of level? Dude, if you don't go all in, I'm going to come over there and slap you. Like,
that's right.
Come on. I got an Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the World, followed by a shadow card, which is the Aeon. Like, dude, go all in. Stop even questioning this, man. Your talent.
Jump off the cliff. That's the 0 card.
Listen, this is you have a skill here that is inherent. This is something that is requires you do this investment. Even if you fall on your face, I would go so all in on this. You were born to this. Look at the perfection of joy of this 4 of Cups sitting there in the middle, you guys.
Yeah.
Look at it. This is going to make you so freaking happy. And what do you care if you fall on your face, right? I get to pick and choose what I do I am far from the wealthiest woman in the world. Matter of fact, I often am kind of going, oh my God, do I have money to pay for the water? Yeah, coming tomorrow. Money comes when you need it. When you operate your life in alignment, your needs get taken care of by the
universe. You do what you love, you'll never find that you have no problem.
Or make an essay very, very happy. Go do this. If you never do anything else, shame on you. This is, you were born to do this. Feel the joy and bliss this music gives you. Just, and I want you to share this music with us, SA. Oh my God. You feel this? Do you want to listen to this music right now, you guys? Yeah. Make me music, essay. Please go study. You know who my favorite musician is? Freddie Mercury. And he actually had Queen, 3 of them, most highest educated band in the history of the world. And Brian May, who is their guitarist, actually has a PhD in, I think it's astrophysics or something. It's like freaking amazing.
Yeah, but I found that
play the music, dude.
I found that people who are very creative, whether they be doctors, whether they be scientists at any level, are attuned to music because it is all about energy movement.
Mm-hmm. Very.
You got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to do it. And we need it too. The world needs music.
Mm. Triva wants a band. Oh, that's fantastic. SA, let me know how that goes, man. I want to hear some of this music. Inspired. All right, where were we? Triva is back, so we're going to do a reading for Triva here.
Yep.
If we can. Did Cami ever come back? I never saw Cami. Sylvie S. Crow's Tarot. Are you familiar with the Crow's Tarot, Mary?
Jessica has it, doesn't she? You have the Crow's Tarot? The Crow's Tarot.
I don't know. Let me go look.
I thought you had it. Was one of the ones that you had at first.
You're welcome. Well, let us know how this works out, SA. Truly. All right.
I have five familiars. I'm just going to bring these ones because I can't pronounce them properly. Yeah. The joys of having a subscription that give you tarot cards.
Get out of here. Where do you have this tarot card subscription that sends you tarot cards? I'm jealous.
I love it. Okay.
Not like I need any new decks. Oh my God.
That's right. Wait. I've got that one.
What is this?
Harmonious.
Harmonious. Oh, I've heard people say good things about that.
That one.
I have somebody trying to call me. Oh, the
Emma, yeah, I have that one.
Oh, see, that's probably based on Crowley
Thoth. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It
because
is.
that comes from the Thelemic
I've
tradition.
got the vice versa deck.
Oh, is that a reversal deck?
Yeah.
Cool.
Even the box is reversed.
Yeah, I have that one too, but not like that.
I've got that one.
John
Okay,
Bell.
I don't have that one.
I don't. Was that US Games or who's
John Bauer.
No, the publisher.
Okay, the Marseille
Marseille.
Tarot.
I have a dozen Marseilles and I still don't read with it.
Yeah.
Who is this is a Hispanic fella I met at Reader's Studio.
Enrico.
That's him. Oh my God, he's brilliant. There's have you seen the documentary with Enrico? Brilliant, brilliant. You've got to see it. It's absolutely stunning. We watched it at the Reader's Studio. It was fantastic. I really appreciate what you guys are doing here. A lot of people don't do this for free. Oh, well, yeah, we know that. Well, part of the reason I don't typically do this for free, this is entirely not altruistic here, you guys. I do this because I want the world to be a better place going forward. And there's a lot of people out there that need a place to practice reading their tarot. So
that's one of the things too. And some of us have this thing that we have to teach.
Yeah. Mary has this desperate desire to teach people stuff just because it's her, right? And she's a teacher and I'm a learner by trade. So we work really, really well together.
But teachers are learners.
That's right.
Teachers are learners.
We're about to do a reading for Triva when we get Jessica back. And then we're doing this one by one, Shailene, because I only have 15 minutes left until the 2 o'clock cutoff. And I'm out early today. Well, not early, but like 2 o'clock. So
I have to leave at 2 as well.
The whole point of this exercise, for those of you watching on TikTok, because obviously everybody in the Tarot Phenoms room is there because we want to practice our reading.
We play.
How are you? My subscriber number 2 has joined. So Kita, if you want a reading today, my dear, we're about to do a reading for Triva, and then you can have one if you need one, because you're my subscriber, and that's the benefit of being my subscriber. I read for them.
Good for you.
Well,
okay,
I don't know what else to give for them. So for those of you who subscribe, and and the beauty of it too, if you get stuck in a sticky situation, you send me an email and go, this is going on, what do you think? And I'll pull my cards and send you an answer right off. But you got to be on my talk list, and so far there's only 2 of you. So thank you, Kita. I appreciate your love and support. And for those of you who do not have financial love and support to share around, feel welcome to figure out some way to do barter with me. Because I barter. I could use social media postings for barter, I could do it.
We all can do, because
Yeah.
some
All
of
right.
us are good, but some of us
You got
do
anything
one
for
thing.
Treva, you
And
guys?
yes, Treva, how are we
Yeah.
doing?
And then we'll do Keto right after. And then if we still have time, we'll throw it open for everybody else.
Oh, I don't see the time, but anyway.
I've got 1:45, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, Treva, darling. Jessica, did you pull cards?
Yes. I've got the 9 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles.
My personal online, where are you? Jennifer, you're in Montreal. What you can do, we've got a friend, Andrew McGregor owns a shop in Toronto called the Hermit's Lamp.
There's also, depending what she's looking for.
Well, hang on. There's also, what's the name of the place? I can't go. There's one place left in downtown Montreal where you can get cards. What's the name of it?
There's Charme et Sortilège.
No,
which is no Charme and Sortilège, but there's nothing downtown. There's nothing downtown.
Really?
The only place you get cards now is at Indigo.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's where I bought my last deck. Check with also Tarot Garden. My buddy's Dan Peltier owns it. So
it also depends what she's looking for in Ottawa. There are a couple of places. Jennifer, if you want, you can always send me an email.
Yeah.
Send me an email.
It'd be in the parapsychology section.
Just before parapsychology.
Yeah.
It's in the New Age.
New Age, spirituality, parapsychology, around that stuff you'll find.
Yeah.
If you go to the one on the West Island, it's up on the second floor, just left of the coffee.
Yeah. That.
I know where it is.
The thing is, the coffee Starbucks is closed, and it's been closed since pandemic.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I used to love going in there, pick up a book, buy my book, sit down there.
You're not allowed.
Not
the last time I was there, it was closed.
Oh, too bad.
Well, right, I don't know where you are, Jennifer, but you can always send me an email.
We're gonna have her. She's hoping to come out for meetup
tomorrow.
Maybe.
That would be really cool, because we don't know from week to week. If the weather gets too cold, we can't. If it's raining, it's miserable. And probably by the end of October, we're not going to be there.
Yeah.
Depending when the snow starts to fly. It's colder here than in Montreal.
I'm thinking maybe Cafe Campagne might be, but I don't know the new owner.
Well, there's also the, how do you call it, Pura, but that's another one.
The which
or the one on the, how do you call it, on the water. That's
the
Cafe Nora.
Yeah, that might be the best place. It's nice and centrally. All right, what do you got for Treva there, you guys?
Okay, Jessica, Treva.
The 9 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles.
Oh dear. I'm laughing because mine. Okay, I've got the King of Cups. That's beautiful. I've got the sad squirrel.
There's a sad squirrel?
In this deck, there's a sad squirrel to go with the happy squirrel. So basically, he's upset about something and not working too well. And then I've got the 4 of Swords.
I got the 4 of Swords too.
Okay. But the shadow card is the Empress.
I didn't look. Oh, I got the Moon.
Okay. And Jessica, what was your shadow card?
The 10 of Wands.
What's the challenge? I'm getting go with the flow all over the place here, guys.
Yeah. In spite of whatever is making you sad, in spite of whatever is not working right, you know, like, don't fight it.
But keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
Right. That's right. Take the time for yourself as well. The 4 of Swords is also saying, like, take time, think, or don't think, relax.
Where's your dog, honey? Where's your dog? Can you get your dog? Tomorrow you're on the street. No, I don't think. No. They can't do that to her. Can they put her out? Can they just put you out on the street like that after a knee surgery? Yeah.
Where is she?
What city are you in, Treva? She's in Ontario, I think.
Ontario can be funny, depends on the Board of Health in that town.
Call your MP, call your MLA, honey.
Yep.
Call your MLA, man. Especially if they're a liberal. Oh, even better if they're conservative. They'll go all up and they'll blame Trudeau. Not legally. Your mom can't throw you to the street. Good. Okay, then stop thinking that tomorrow you're homeless, because these cards say it's not so.
No, it's not.
You have to just relax and allow. Whatever is. Remember I said the other day when we were looking at the cards for you, and I said that a lot of the pain and the strife that you're going through is just like, it's like settling down and making space for new stuff to come in. This is stuff settling, right? And this is solid. This is new growth. This is you moving forward. This is new health. You feel this, yep. Treva? You are doing so beautifully, honey.
That's the shadow card I have is the Empress. The Empress means things are growing well.
Yeah.
But it is not visible because it is just beyond your perception.
Yeah. And the mom energy too. She's missing her puppy.
Yeah. Well,
so
that's the sad squirrel.
That's the sad squirrel. Yeah. That's but here, right, take a look on the deck. That there, you have to look at, you have to, as crazy as this sounds, because I saw your pictures, I'm dying. Don't worry about your senses. They may come back, they may not. What I want you to focus on, honey, is to look in this crazy insanity that you are in the middle of right now, because you guys, the pictures, man, and I want you to focus. I want you to just find something somewhere, one little thing of joy, and put your focus on that. Stop thinking about the things that aren't working and keep your focus on the things that are working, honey.
This is why I like my King of Cups.
Yeah, he's
with his
he looks like a pirate. Treva,
yeah, but he's got his focus. That eye is there.
Dead focus. So, who did we say that to earlier? Keep your eyes on the prize, honey. This is coming your way, sweetie. You just got to keep going with the flow, staying alive.
And you've got to, and the Four Swords, relax. Relax.
You're screaming at me, focus on your healing. If you're focused on somebody other than you and your healing, then you're not focused on your healing. You need to stay focused on this healing space for yourself, honey. In spite of all that, open your eyes and look for how you can heal, especially when it feels like shit's not going your way. Because
oh yeah, been there, done that recently.
Did you get that, honey? And I want more singing from you. You have to sing. I want you singing happy songs. Huh?
Listen to music that wants you to sing, and it gets into your headspace. And even if your actual vocal cords aren't doing it, you've got the earworms in there, and that's going to help.
You got it. Treva, what's your favorite song for singing that makes your heart sing, makes you feel really, really happy? Yeah, she likes gospel music.
Well, go for it.
Song? What's the song that makes you feel your most joy and fills your soul with all of that love? Treva, what song is that? There you go. Scars in Heaven. Is that the name of the song? Then I want you to sing. Good. Sing.
Sing it.
Sing it. Sing it lots.
As they say, sing it loud, sing it strong. Sing.
Don't worry if you're not good enough for anyone else to hear.
That's right.
Sing the song. Na 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 na. Sing it, baby. If you can't change nothing, just sing. Love you, Treva. All right, Kita.
And that it's almost it's 5 to 2.
My last reading today, you guys. And for those of you who are noticing that Kita just popped in out of nowhere, Kita is one of my subscribers, and one of the benefits of being one of my subscribers is that when you pop into my live, if you want one, you get bumped to the top of my reading list. So subscription has its benefits. And I know you're going to look at it and go, oh my God, That's like $5.99 a month. And yeah, and get in early because that price is going up to $25 US as soon as I figure out how. Kita, do you have a question for my Tarot Phenoms here? I say that like I own you guys. I'm sorry.
But you do, right?
Hey, well, you know.
You're the business side.
I'm reading tarot cards. Humility is not something that you were going to see from me. Well, hell, even when I'm not reading tarot cards, you don't get much humility from me. Anyway, it's my biggest pet.
Yeah, but you're the business head.
You know what? I'd be freaking dangerous if I had serious organization skills, but I don't. So anyway, but yeah, but that's why, you know, I have people, I surround myself with people with organization skills. All right.
You have to.
Kita doesn't have a specific. My lips. All right. I got a 6 of Cups and followed by a 10 of Pentacles. Give and take, give and take. Oh, Kita is a master manifester, right? Get into alignment, send out the darts of desire, my darling. This is too easy. You've just got to, this is just pure alignment. Give and take. Are you dealing with a will right now? Or is this just about your law of attraction practice? This is really all about just relaxing into it, accepting that you deserve the abundance that's coming to you. And you don't practice the law of attraction? Oh, we'll get you. Go stick with me, kid. We'll get you practicing it. You are practicing law of attraction. You're not dealing with a legacy. You're getting there. Okay, well, good. You are getting there. 6 of Cups suggests that you are successfully getting into balance. The 10 of Cups says to me that you are successfully getting into the scope of manifesting. And then the Page of Swords says that for whatever reason, you keep getting bounced back into your head. And here's how you do this, right? You need to focus on looking at when and what is going to trigger you. And when you recognize that you've been triggered, you get back into alignment and then work out what it was. You're trying to manifest a new place. Okay. All right. So, all right, perfect. So in this manifestation, oh, this is perfect. This is going to come. This is beautiful. You're going to like this. So you're going to get into your manifestation essence, right? And you just got the new place. Well, that's why you're going to be successful. Can you afford this place? Holy crap. Now you got to manifest the money here. Dude, this is fantastic. And you just got it. She just got her house. So I'm getting the Page of Swords, right? So did you recognize this manifestation completion as it happened, Kita? Because you need to be going, there needs to be a huge pat on the back and a huge celebration of self. And yeah, and like, woo, look what you did, pat on the back. You really need to celebrate this with yourself while you're in this space zone, so that the ego self knows that all that you did was its doing, right? That credit needs to go back to the meat suit. Otherwise it ceases to be on board. Do you feel that? Credit where credit is due kind of thing. You've got to embrace the meat suit and bring it into the celebration and celebrate the success of manifestation.
Jessica?
What do you got there, Jess?
I have the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. And my shadow card is the 5 of Pentacles.
There you go. It's the money. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have any how do you call it, pentacles, but my shadow card is the 6 of Wands, which again is a celebration of what you've done. The first card is the Knight of Swords. Go, go, go. You know where you're going. Get your head in that space.
I got a feeling there's work to do on the building, on the new house.
Yeah, but here's the whole thing. Page of Cups.
Yeah.
And you'll like this card. It's the 8 of Wands, but look at it.
Nice.
Look at it.
It's got witches on it. It's got witches on it, Kita. It's covered in witches. Move it over to the side. I can't really see it. There you go. Oh, that is cool. It's all witches flying on their brooms. Girl. Oh my gosh. Pat yourself on the back. She loves witches too. Wonderful.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So the 8 of Wands says it's coming as long as you're doing what you're doing.
She's keep the shit ton of
and
work.
Keep celebrating every step of the way.
This is a ton of work. Oh my God. This is the princess says to me that this is, you're in your head about how you're going to make it yours. And it's all.
Yeah, well, that's what the princess is basically the knight, isn't it?
On mine? Well, this is the princess. So yeah. Yeah, it's the sea dove, the jumping right in there.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I had the Knight of Swords.
There you go.
And you've had,
yeah, it's hitting the ground running, right? It's all of the idea. So her head's just going mad with what she wants to do with the new house, right?
No, you got to take it down and how do you call it? Be very logical.
Yeah, ground it, get into alignment, and do it piecemeal. Piece. But oh my God, I was so excited for you. What a challenge. Jess, what'd you get in there? What did you get?
I got the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 10 of Swords.
Swords. Good idea. Get it going.
What's the 2 of Cups? What's the choice? I don't have a choice in my cards. I have a
choose to no, but the choice is what to do next.
Because she's got so many projects in the area.
That's right. So she's got to choose, and this is why the Ace and the 10 of Swords. Choose logically to get it done.
Right. So so use logic, right? Hit the stuff that needs to get hit the stuff that aggravates you the most first, right?
Or judging on the money, which one you can do first.
Go by. I would that's why the money is coming up so heavy for me. It's adjusting. Pick and choose.
You have to choose. You can't do it all in one shot, and it won't be next month.
Take your time, relax. This is the work of the ages. This is a legacy card, right? So take your time. This is don't.
And a house is a forever job.
Oh yeah, welcome to the money pit. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And I got the Ace of Pentacles as a shadow card, so it's all about about the work and all about the money and the time and
it'll happen because it's there.
There you go.
The potential is all there.
I am so excited for you, Kita. I am truly looking forward to helping you keep your focus on how forward that's moving. I thank you guys all for coming to Tarot Phenoms today. Thank you all for letting me read for you and learn from you. I truly appreciate it. I am back here Saturday morning. We are going to change. We've been doing this at 9 a.m. on Saturdays. We're changing the date. So watch. Oh, you're welcome, Kita, anytime. The benefits of subscription, you guys. So Saturday morning, I'm going to shift it. Probably going to start later in the morning, like 10 o'clock. Girls, Kita said to thank you both for reading for her.
Very welcome.
And we will be kicking off Saturday morning with Qigong, and then we're back Monday also kicking off 9 at Qigong, and I'm probably going to shift that into a double into 2 separate readings on Mondays, but I haven't figured out how I'm going to do that yet. But tomorrow we are at from
3 to 6.
3 o'clock to 6 o'clock tomorrow. We are at de Bun Shows in Hudson, and you're welcome to come out and throw some cards at us and ask questions and teach us some stuff. And just
teleport, Jessica, teleport,
Jess. One day.
And time travel while you're at it.
There you go, a little time travel. Oh, I get a kick out of this. Some guy on TikTok yesterday, not on TikTok, on Twitter, and he posted this gorgeous picture of 3 planets in conjunction, like almost dead straight line like this. And he says, and and he's got it dated, some date in 23. And I'm like, oh wow, this is really cool, but surely you mistyped and you mean like 2022. And he says, oh no, he says, this is really, I said, what, you invented time travel? Well, they've got this app called Stellarium, and it will show you what the planets will be on whatever day,
any day you want,
whatever point on the planet. Mary, you can predict.
I have one of those.
You could predict people's star charts, birth charts based on actual planetary alignments. if you know how to do that from that. I cannot. I am nowhere near that kind of level. I'm on astrology, like lesson 1, maybe still.
Well, the thing is, there's the knowledge that you need for what you do. It's not something that really sings to your heart.
Yeah, true. But truth be told, as much as I know, all of the education, all of the knowledge inside of my head means absolutely nothing
if you don't connect the dots.
Yeah, well, you got to feel the answers from the cards. So
yeah, well, for me, it's you know, connect the dots. I'm much more of a point the sword in the right direction, you know. So for me, it's connect the dots. And astrology for a long time has never been able to connect dots. I'm sort of beginning to connect the dots now, but I'm not at the level of a true astrologer or anything else. It's not the storyline I like.
Me neither. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to these guys.
And Sarah, thank you, Jessica, for coming in.
C wants to marry her, and I'm like, I pull out the courage card. Sarah, go ask C if they want to marry you. Let me know what they say. Be brave. All right.
Yeah.
I thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you, Jessica. We'll see you next week. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Much love all. Hey, and dude, you don't have to read cards. Just be the best person that you can be. No,
that's all you need to do.
I think Lilo just came in and she's discovered that I am leaving.
Sorry, next week.
Sorry, dude. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Say goodbye to
bye to everyone.
Much love
and we'll talk.
I will see you tomorrow. And
yes,
anybody else all that comes out for Tarot Phenoms, we'll see you tomorrow. Am I picking you up, Mary?
I'm not sure, but you know, I'll see how I feel tomorrow.
Send me a note if you need.
Because I'm so far I'm doing
arrange it, because sometimes Greg and I might go out for lunch after a dance class. So
okay. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.